Ecclesiastes chapter 7 verse 15. All things have I seen in the days of my vanity. There is a just man that perisheth in his righteousness, and there is a wicked man that prolongeth his life in his wickedness. Call Allah Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai Bashim Kakadash Brakatah Wa Brakathum. This is Prophets in Babylon, Tampa Bay, Florida. My name is Brother Danny Allah. Double honors to the teachers and the head apostles of the great Mudstone of Ruwell. Peace and salutations to the Akim of pushing out this work with truth and sincerity. Also, Brakatah to the Akwafim who are listening as well. I just want to talk about this topic, seeing the righteous man perisheth, and the wicked man that prolongeth his life in his wickedness. Times are speeding up, and soon there will be a power switch where the righteous man will no longer perish, and the wicked man will receive his reward in wickedness, meaning he will perish and the righteous man will prolongeth. It's going to be a power switch soon. That saying goes, it's funny when it's not you. It's funny when it's not you. Right now, we are the laughing stock, because this, gospel is reaching all over the world in the four corners of the earth. And as soon as everyone will receive this truth, that's when the end will come. And you're seeing the ending right now. Us being in the beginning of sorrows, seeing several waves of the beginning of sorrows, like that are about to manifest within these last days. Like food preppers and, making videos of, a list of emails of people suffering some form of microscopic of the suffering during the inflation. Some companies are ruining. Some companies are, losing, product due to lack of ingredients, or lack of, certain elements and all kinds of stuff, where they can't continue on using, their main, merchandise, so to say. So you're seeing the world in its wickedness. Sooner or later, that the wicked man who laughed at the righteous man, sooner or later that righteous man is going to laugh at the wicked man. So let's repeat that precept again. Ecclesiastes chapter 7 verse 15. All things have I seen in the days of my vanity. King Solomon speaking. There is a just man that perisheth in his righteousness, and there is a wicked man that prolongeth his life in wickedness. Okay, let's grab the other precept, because it seemed like it seemed like the righteous man is losing everything, and and people are like, what's going on with him? Like, he's catching all this hell, and you see the wicked man being wicked. He's being completely wicked, man, and he's getting praise. He's getting he's getting rewarded for the things that he wants, or the things that she wants, and that right there, if you're not truly grounded, like, that's gonna shake your faith if you're not grounded in this truth, man. Seeing people, like, living it up, that's a part of that's a part of the temptation. Because sooner or later, when the society switched to digital currency, and when they push that charagma, that badge of servitude, these people are gonna live it up so-called live it up, and those who are in righteousness, that they're going to suffer. It's going to be a huge test very soon. A lot of brothers been doing classes on the Charagma lately. So we're going to witness the wicked prolongeth in his wickedness, being rewarded. But sooner or later, what? Psalms. All right. Psalms 37, verse 1. Psalms chapter 37, verse 1. Fret not thyself because of evildoers, neither be thou envious against the workers of iniquity. For they shall soon be cut down like the grass, and wither as the green herb. So we will witness the wicked being cut down very soon. The wicked are going to receive their reward, man, very soon, in their wickedness. Because, in Romans, the 9th chapter, talks about, the potter's clay. The potter creating vessels fitted for destruction, and he only made a few that were vessels fitted for mercy. For many are created, but few shall be saved, according to 2 Ezra, chapter 8, verse 3. So we're going to witness a time like never before, and all these people who've been living it up in their liberty, especially our people, the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, who are the true biblical Israelites according to the Bible, are the 12 tribes of Israel. The majority of our people, the 2/3 of our people, will not take heed to the law, statutes, and commandments that the Lord has blessed us with ever since the beginning. And he sent his only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, to give us a chance for salvation. But we are the laughing stock of those who are in the truth, those who are fighting the good fight of faith, those who are trying to be righteous, and we are the ones who consider the Lord in all our ways. Like, we acknowledge him in all of our ways to the best of our ability. But what? We're being laughed at, because we're suffering. We're suffering. We're going through it. And Jake, they don't want to go through it. Would you rather catch hell now than later? Or just live it up and then catch hell later? And that second option, like, you're done for. So Psalms 37, fret not thyself because of evildoers, neither be thou envious against the workers of iniquity. So don't be envious against the workers of iniquity, man. It's all a deep illusion. Them driving nice cars, men with a lot of beautiful women, people making a good money, a man with a beautiful wife and kids, not caring about what the Lord thinks, and they're worshiping other gods, thinking that, they're doing good for themselves, but in reality they're really not. Especially these Christians out here, these people out here who's thinking that they're doing good, and just by doing good you enter the kingdom of heaven. That's all BS. The true walk is a straight, narrow path, the path of difficulties, which not a lot of people are able to do. Only the elect of the men of Israel, the 144,000 is able to do that task. The acceptable men in the furnace of adversity, to be tried as gold, to be tried as silver. You know, and no one wants to be tried as gold and silver. No. No. So like nobody likes to suffer, especially Jake. So don't be envious of these people, man, when you see their life prolongeth in wickedness. Remember in Ecclesiastes chapter 2 verse 1, it says, "My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation." And there's a lot of temptation out here, that, you know, and you never want to die twice, because we were once dead in the valley of dry bones in the book of Ezekiel, but the Lord got us out and saw us, you know, as the scripture says, you know, for many are called, but few are chosen. So he called us into this truth, but few will be chosen. The acceptable men, that's going to be more precious than fine gold, you know, like even the wage of Ophir. And in Isaiah chapter 13 verse 12. So the Lord purposely, you know, took us out of this world to make us more precious than fine gold. And you have to believe that. You must be fully persuaded in your own mind that you are part of the elect, and you know, and saying it humbly, because we're in this truth. We're still fighting. We still have our crowns. You know, hold that fast with, you know, like hold that fast which thou hast, that no man take that crown. So right now, if you're in this truth and you're still fighting, chances are, high chances are, that you're a part of the elect. You know, high chances are that you're a part of the elect, and you have to believe that. You must be fully persuaded, because you're doing the will. You're prophesying the downfall of America. You're prophesying against Mount Seir, you know, and you're doing the will of the Father. Thy kingdom come, that will be done on earth as it is in heaven. So believe that. All right, man. Don't worry about these wicked ass people, man. These people are done. They're done. It's over. And then, you know, there's gonna be a few people in that 11th hour, you know, before that spiritual arc closes. Don't worry about these wicked people, man. Let them be. We did our part by warning them. We're going to continue to warn them until the Lord cleave our tongues at the roof of our mouths. All right? So don't worry about it, man. You're going to be all right. I remember there's another verse. There you go. Psalms 37:9. For evildoers shall be cut off, but those that wait upon Yahweh Shemel Shai, they shall inherit the earth. I'm going to read that again. For evildoers shall be cut off, but those that wait upon Yahweh Shemel Shai, they shall inherit the earth. The elect will inherit the earth with Yahweh Shemel Shai, with Yahweh Shai Hamashiach, the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords, the Deliverer, our Savior, our Messiah, and our big brother. We will reign with Yahweh Shai 1,000 years of the first fruits of the kingdom, and we will be immortal forever. And Israel shall be forever, man. Israel's forever. All Israel shall be saved, but 2/3 have to be taken out first on this side, and they're going to be reborn after 1,000 years in the kingdom. So Lord's will, that those who are listening and those who are doing the will, that you're a part of the 144,000 men of Israel and the 1/3 women and children, you know, and the helps and the ministry as well. So I hope this class was edifying to the elect. Call halal Yahweh Bashmel Shabbat Shemek Kagadash. Till next time I say Shalom, DTA, Ababa Ball. Soon.